Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut for Louis.
Q107, it's another Saturday night of the Oldies. If you couldn't tell from just my screaming there, we don't have Jesse James in here to sing with us this week. Whew, boy, that was bad. Jesse James is not here, but Dad Wayne is. Hi, Dad.
Hi, John.
Boy, this is going to be interesting. This is the first time I've ever let my dad go on the radio with me. Dad Wayne is here for Jesse James. Jesse went out this weekend hunting, gone deer killing. Shame on him. Shame on him. Well, we got more oldies to come up tonight, right?
That's right.
Oh, come on. A little more up-tempo. Come on. That's right.
That's right.
There you go.
There we go.
Getting into it now. I have to teach him how to play radio here. 767-07 or toll-free 1-800-239-6107 to Saturday Night of the Oldies.
Little bitty pretty one, come on and talk. Well, to love you like I love is just. You're fine, so kind. Got to tell this world that you're mine. That you're mine. I quit on my thumb. Real never somebody show is fun. Come on, baby, drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, is great balls of fire.
Saturday Night of the Oldies, great classics. Q107, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Jesse James is not here, thank the Lord. I'm just picking on Jesse. Dad Wayne is here in place of Jesse James this week. Hi, Dad.
Hi, John.
Dad is here, and this is going to be interesting. Before we get back to more of your favorite oldies, by the way, all by your request. Instant request lines open for you. 1-800-239-6107 or 767 and, 1107. That's 767-1107. Boy, it's hard to remember all this. And that's in Colbert, Lauderdale, or Franklin County. Let's go back out to North Alabama's Morning Show. Glad to have them special guests tonight on Saturday Night. The Oldies at Tom Vaughn Auctions.
Yeah, give me the 15, 15, give me 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, give me 15, 15, 15, 17, 15, 17, 15. We're talking about a Vaughn auction that's not real hard to find. We're on Spring Street. Just look for the crowd, and that's where we'll be. North Alabama's Morning Show live for Q107.
Hey, Dad, got a question for you.
All right.
Remember this song? Hughes Corporation. Rock the boats.
Yeah, I remember that.
Saturday Night of the Oldies on Q107.
So I'd like to know where you got the notion. Said I'd like to know where you got the notion. To rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat,
Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Ever since our voyage of love began, your touch has thrilled me like the rush of the wind, and your arms have held me safe from a rolling sea. There's always been a quiet place to harbor you and me. Our love is like a ship on the ocean. We've been sailing with a cargo full of love and devotion. So I'd like to know where you got the notion. Said I'd like to know where you got the notion. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat, don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Up to now we sailed through every storm, and I've always had your tender lips to keep me warm. Oh, I need to have the strength that flows from you. Don't let me drift away, my dear, when love can see me through. Our love is like a ship on the ocean. We've been sailing with a cargo full of rock the boat, rock the boat.
Q107 Hughes Corporation. Yes, it was in the 70s, Dad. Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah, it was. He was like, wait a minute, was that from the 70s? So you did remember it, huh?
I remember.
Rocking the boat on Saturday night at the Oldies. You're with John Wayne and Dad Wayne this week, filling in for Jesse James. Instant request lines open for you at 767-1107 or toll free 1-800-239-6107. We do this every week, Dad. One of my favorite things is to talk to kids.
I like that, too.
Yeah, I love talking to the kids. Who's this?
Johnny Barber,
Where are you calling from tonight?
Killing, Alabama.
How old are you?
9.
9 years old. Are you enjoying the oldies?
Yeah.
All right, what I want you to do is give me your favorite oldie.
Rockin' Robin.
Rockin' Robin?
Yeah.
You like that one, huh?
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite radio station? I'll do it for you.
Q107.
Q107 Saturday night of the oldies. Don't you know you can't sit down to that one, can you, Dad?
Oh, I'm enjoying this. Jumping up and down.
Saturday night of the oldies with John and Dad Wayne tonight.
I'm not content to be all day, all night, all day, all night, all day,
Oh, yeah. Kinks all day and all the night. Saturday night of the oldies. Great classics. Q107 here with John and Dad Wayne this week.
Rock and roll.
Dad Wayne filling in for Jesse James, having fun doing the oldies tonight, and a lot of fun talking to the people on the telephone, too. Instant request line for you at 767-1107 or toll free tonight, 1-800-239-6107. Also on location, go by and see Terry and Melody. They're down, of course, at Tom Bond Auctions going on tonight. Let's go check back in with them on Spring Street.
We got Sergeant Marty here. Hey, Sergeant, how are you? Street, where North Alabama's morning show is live on Q107.
Hey, Dad, guess what?
What's that, John?
We got some folks visiting from out of state that are actually moving here or have moved here, from what I understand. They're from California.
Oh, wow. California.
Their name is Scott and Jennifer, so we wanted to say a special hello to Scott and Jennifer tonight. They called up, wanted to hear some Give Me Some Lovin'.
Give me some loving.
Remember that? Spencer Davies Group, Steve
Right.
Winwood on the keyboard on this one, too. Somebody yell, hey, if you're having a good time out there. Saturday night of the oldies. Jennifer and Scott moved here from California. Give me some lovin'. Spencer Davies Group on Saturday night of the oldies. 724 with John and Dad Wayne in tonight. Are you having
Hello, John.
Hello, John. Gonna have to teach you how to play radio. Do you remember the phone numbers by request? The instant request lines, the toll-free line is 1-800-239-6107. And if you're in Colbert, Lauderdale, or Franklin County, just remember 767-1107.
07.
There you go. Who's this?
Sarah.
Where are you calling from tonight?
Killing, Alabama.
How old are you?
9.
9 years old. Well, glad to have you aboard tonight. You got a favorite oldie you'd like to hear?
Yes.
Which one?
Limbo Rock.
I think we can do that one. Hey, listen, you have a good weekend. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107. Q107.
Very good. We got your song, okay?
Okay.
Bye-bye. It's Saturday Night at the Oldies on Q107.
Every limbo boy and girl all around the...
Oh, Buster Brown, Fannie Mae, Saturday Night at the Oldies, Great Classics, Q107. 7:34, you got John and Dad Wayne here. Oh, boy, are we having fun or what?
Oh, my kind of music, John.
Did you expect to hear that or what?
Oh, I love it.
You grew up during the 50s and the 60s, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Mainly the 50s?
Yeah.
Are you that old, Dad?
Oh, we had a good time back then.
Instant request. Let's go to the phone. Who's this?
Hey, what's happening, dude?
Dude, is this the chief of police?
You got him, dude. What's happening?
Only person I know that still uses the word dude. Chief Rick Thompson, Florence Police
Hey,
Department.
man, it don't matter. We're just proud of what's going on in the city of Florence.
Did they not do good or what today, Chief?
Hey, everybody did good. And, you know, we're always looking at those guys who we see their names in the print, and it's normally 3 or 4 folks, but those folks, Marcus Hunter and O.J. Patrick and Jeff Redcross and Ronald McKinnon and all those folks, Gerald Clemens, Gerald Smith, all the folks with the lines that you don't hear about, you know, it's just wonderful. But the people that you don't really appreciate are the folks like Terry and Mel and John and Tom with WQLT who turn folks out at the UNA ball game like they were today, and who support the lines and get good things going and support Cody Gross and O.J. Patrick and Tyrone Rush and Kel Manley. You know, it's just on and on and on. But you guys are the ones that turn people out and turn people on to UNA football. And UNA football is putting Florence, Alabama, and the Shoals area on the map. And we just want to say thanks to you guys and put something out, play something for the folks at WQLT and the Lions who are going to be the national champions this year.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got 2 things to tell you. First of all, I'll give you a score that might be of interest today, Chief. My dad's got the score over there. You remember that score that the Chief wanted, Dad? Remember
Okay, UNA 45, Hampton, Virginia 20. They tell me next week the semifinals, UNA will be playing Texas A&M Kingsville. Texas A&M Kingsville has a 7-5 record, but they beat UC Davis today in the West Regional 51-28.
Uh-oh. So they're going to be a hard team, but our Lions can do it.
Oh, yeah.
Our Lions can do it, right,
UNA
Chief?
can do it, and the fans can do it, and WQLT can do it.
The only song I think I could find, Chief, I don't know if anybody wants to hear it or not. Maybe like that Year of the Lion song.
play it for Terry and Mel.
Who wouldn't want to hear it, right, Chief?
You got it, buddy.
We got it, and go Lions. Hey, thanks for the call. 45-20, UNA downs Hampton today. Next week, Dad, is Texas A&M something or
Texas A&M Kingsville.
Next week, going to be a hard challenge, but our UNA Lions can do it. Go UNA Lions from the staff and management of Q107, like Terry said. Wasn't that neat, Terry Mel? Did the Chief do that for us?
So what did you say now?
That was just neat, the Chief dedicating that to us.
Oh, wasn't that something?
Wasn't it, though?
You know, we saw the Chief today at the ball game, and I think he has a larger purple wardrobe than anybody I know. Open heaven, come by and see us on Spring Street, where North Alabama's morning show is live for Q107.
Hey, Dad Wayne.
Hey, John Wayne.
Christmas of the Spirits is out. Of course, everybody's putting up their Christmas lights and that sort of thing, so thought we'd play one of your favorites.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Bobby Helms.
Right.
Saturday night at the Oldies for you.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell.
Yeah.
That's the jingle bell.
Yeah.
That's the jingle bell rock.
Saturday night at the Oldies, Q107, the Jingle Bell Rock. Bobby Helms. Remember what year that came out? Was it the 60s?
1957?
Was it 57? I thought it was in the 60s.
Maybe it was.
Well, you would know more than I would, you know, singing a little bit older than I am. Saturday night, the Oldies. Something of interest that you handed me here. I did not know this. A full lunar eclipse tomorrow night?
That's right.
Apparently tomorrow night, Sunday night now, 10:30, you're going to start seeing an eclipse of the moon, okay? And according to the weather forecast, clear and cold tomorrow night, 28 for the low. It'll be a little bit chilly to watch.
That's all right.
But we're not going to be able to see it. Did you know that another one of these is not going to happen until 1997?
Wow.
So if you want to see a full lunar eclipse, tomorrow night is the night. Sunday night, 10:30, it will begin. It will go completely dark at midnight and then finish out at 2 a.m.
Fantastic!
So that should feel, well, you don't have to get that excited, Dad. I just want to put a little bit more excitement, a little more pep to his step. Okay, instant request lines are open for you, 767-1107. Remember the toll-free number, 1-800-239-6107. You got it down now?
6107!
There you go. Who is this?
This is Laura.
Where are you calling from, Laura?
Russellville.
Laura, give me an instant request. I'll play it for you.
The Monster Mash.
From one season to another, huh?
Yep.
From a Christmas song to a Halloween song.
Yep.
Guess you could use this one all year round, the Monster Mash. So got an important question for you. Are you enjoying the oldies?
Yes.
What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
Very good. And Saturday night at the oldies for you.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld
Stars appear and the shadows are falling. You can hear my heart calling. A little bit of loving makes everything right. I'm gonna see my baby tonight. All of my love, all of my kissing. You don't know what you've been missing, oh boy. When you're with me, oh boy, the world can see that you are meant for me.
Oh, yeah, rock and roll there from, of course, Buddy Holly, the late great that was also killed in that same plane crash that killed the late Richie Valens in the Big Bopper, too. 7:51 with John Wayne, Saturday night. The oldies instant request line's open for you at 1-800-239-6107 or 767-1107. Back to more of those on the way, but let's go auction off something with Terry and Mel.
I got to tell you, so far, it's amazing. We've made a haul here.
Great Classics, Q107 is WQLT FM, Florence, Decatur, Huntsville. You're with Saturday night at the oldies. John and Dad Wayne in tonight for Jesse James. Are you having fun so far?
Oh, I'm having a ball, John.
Learning a lot about radio.
Right.
He is. Works for
This is better than K-Bear.
K-Bear.
K-Bear on Northern Exposure, you know.
Oh, yeah, the radio station on the
Right.
show, Northern Exposure. Yeah. Can you tell he's a Northern Exposure fan? Huh? It's the request lines. You remember those numbers, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. What are they? Give them
1-800-239-6107. Local area 767-1107.
Very good. Instant request line to you we go. What's your name?
Lisa.
Where are you calling in from tonight, Lisa?
Florence.
Glad to have you.
Hey.
Hey, glad to have you aboard and go UNA. How about those Lions, huh?
Betcha.
Hey, give me an instant request.
La Bamba.
La 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 bamba.
Bet.
We can do that one for you. Got an important question though. You got to answer it correctly. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
And Saturday night of the oldies with Richie Valens. Oh, everybody sing along. Not you, Dad. Not you. Well, you're almost as bad as I am. But maybe if I let you sing.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Maybe if I let you sing, everybody will sing.
I want to jump, but I'm afraid I'll fall.
You got anything else you want to add to it?
I want to holler, but the joint's too small.
No, I didn't learn from him. 1-800-239-6107 or 767-1107. Get you in touch with John and Dad Wayne. By the way, you going to be asking the moldy oldie questions tonight?
I am that.
Okay, all that and more coming up. Now, how about Name That Tune? You want to do that one too?
Sure, we'll do it.
All that is still to come on Saturday night at the oldies. In the meantime, Johnny Rivers rocking the Monday Boogie Woogie Flu on Q107. Sing it.
Let's go to the hot, oh baby, let's go to the hot. Let's go to the hot.
Instant request, who's this?
Tabitha.
Where are you calling from?
Holly Creek.
Hey, glad to have you aboard tonight. That's in Tennessee, right?
Yeah.
Well, glad you're listening tonight. You called in at 1-800-239-6107.
Go Big Orange.
Yeah, go Big Orange. 1-800-239-6107. By the way, the Big Orange blew away Vanderbilt today. What was that score again, Dad Wayne?
Tennessee 62, Vandy 14.
All right. What instant request song would you like to hear?
Wild Thing.
You make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Come on, Wild Thing. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
Saturday night at the oldies with John and Dad Wayne.
Wild thing. Ain't no one gonna change my tune. Don't you know that I love my music? Ain't never gonna change my
Everybody sing along. Yeah, Great Classics, Q107, Saturday night at the oldies. Request line open for you. Instant request numbers, Dad Wayne.
767-1107, toll free 1-800-239-6107.
I don't know if he can talk faster than I can, huh? Oh, good golly, Miss Molly Devil with a blue dress on. Mitch Ryder, Detroit Wheels on Saturday night at the oldies on Q107. CCR's Traveling Band. Boy, is that a great song or what?
Oh, fantastic.
I can shoot a mean game of pool when I'm listening to that song.
CCR did nothing bad.
I'll tell you what. Let's go to the phone. Instant request lines are open for you. Remember those phone numbers there, Dad Wayne? Give them out to everybody for you.
767-1107 or toll free 1-800-239-6107.
By the way, it's my dad filling in for Jesse James, who has not quit the show or anything. He'll be back next Saturday night. And thanks for coming down, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Dad Wayne came down from Tennessee to help me out tonight. Who's on telephone?
Roger Anderson.
Roger, how old are you?
11.
11 years old. You got a favorite oldie?
Yes.
Which one?
Yakety Yak, Don't Talk Back.
Take out the papers and the trash.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All you got to do is tell me what your favorite radio station is. We'll do it for you.
Q107.
Take out the papers and the trash. Oh, yeah. You really got me now. You got me so I can't sleep at night. You really got me.
Oh, yeah.
You really got me.
Uh-huh.
You really got me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Saturday night of the Oldies Great Classics. Q107. Dad, let's give it a hand.
Hey!
The CD player actually made it through a song, so I want to give that a round of applause here. 827 with John Wayne and Dad Wayne. We're doing Saturday Night of the Oldies. Jesse James is out tonight, which is the reason I invited my dad to come down and do the show. Came down all the way from Columbia, Tennessee, so appreciate you coming down tonight. Let's see, 767-1107, toll-free, 1-800-239-6107, instant request line. We'll get back over to that in just a sec. Also, you got the Moldy Oldie coming up. Jesse James went downstairs to the vault for you. And pulled out about 3 of those moldy oldies that you can do this week.
We're ready.
So it's a good thing he went down there, because if you had gone down the vault, Dad, you might not have made it out of there.
I've been down there.
It stinks down there. It's just awful. Let's go get an instant request. Who's this?
Tim Gallagher.
Where are you calling in from tonight?
Waterloo, Alabama.
Glad to have you aboard from Waterloo. How old are you?
13.
13. You got an instant request oldie for me?
Yeah.
Which one? Which one?
My boyfriend's back.
My boyfriend's back, and you going to be in trouble. Hey, now, hey, now?
Yeah.
All right. I got to ask you a question. We got it for you, okay?
Yeah.
What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
My boyfriend's back and you're gonna be in trouble. Hey,
Q107.3 Dog Night. Remember the year? Joy to the World, 1971 it was.
Okay.
It's 1971. Remember this one? See if you remember this one.
Nope.
It was Nobody But Me, Dad.
Okay.
Dad Wayne in for Jesse James this week. Do you know who sings it, though? The Human Beings.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
See, Dad Wayne is just like everybody else out there. You guys are out there and you're like, hey, I want to hear, remember Drift Away by Dobie Gray? A lot of folks call in for that one, but they don't say Drift Away by Dobie Gray. They say, can you please play, Give Me the Beat Boys, Free My Soul, I Won't Get Lost in Your Rock and Roll.
Yeah.
But the name of the song is Drift Away.
Right.
And so DJs...
By Dobie Gray.
Yeah, by Dobie Gray.
Yeah.
How'd you know that? So the DJs are going, wait a minute, Give Me the Beat Boys, Free My Soul, I Want to Get Lost in Your Rock and Roll, and Drift Away. Oh, you want to hear Drift Away. See, that's how that works. Anyway, instant request line numbers are open. What are those numbers, Dad Wayne?
767-1107 and toll free 1-800-239-6107.
Let's go over to the line and get an instant request. Who's this?
Aaron Johnson.
Where are you calling in from?
Killing, Alabama.
Glad to have you aboard. How old are you?
9.
9 years old. Are you enjoying the oldies?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to have you aboard. Give me your favorite oldie.
Mockingbird.
The Mockingbird. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
There you go. Gotta buy me a Mockingbird. Remember that one, Dad Wayne?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Dad Wayne is my consultant on a lot of this music here, because I'll just go ahead and reveal the fact that I'm somewhere in my 20s. Somewhere in my 20s. I was around in the 60s, the late 60s, the very late 60s.
Right.
But Dad Wayne is my consultant on rock and roll music, and Jesse James helps out a lot, too. So if you got something from the 50s or 60s in mind tonight, the request lines are open for you at 767-1107 or toll free at 1-800-239-6107. Jesse James is on vacation this week. Dad Wayne's in for him, and Jesse left you some moldy oldie questions. So why don't we go ahead and ask question number 1, Dad?
Okay, this was a British skiffle quartet. The lead vocal was done by Ray Dorset. The song came out, here's your big hint now, the song came out in the summer of 1970.
Summer of 1970. We need the name of the artist and the name of the song. Ask him the question one more time so they can get it now.
This was a British skiffle quartet. The lead vocal was done by Ray Dorset. The song came out in the summer of 1970.
Summer of 1970, Ray Dorset was the lead singer of what group? And what song was it in the summer of 1970, huh? Give them those numbers, Dad, to call in once again.
767-1107, toll free, 1-800-239-6107.
Oldie, we need the artist and the song while you listen to Chuck Berry and Maybelline.
Maybelline.
Old baby rock, old baby rock, old baby rock. Yeah, Danny and the Juniors once again on Saturday night at the Oldies. Oldie, question number one, I believe, is a little bit hard out there, Dad Wayne. I guess what we need to do is ask him the question. Once again, we need the name of the song and the artist that my dad is going to ask the question about.
Okay, it was a British skiffle quartet. The lead vocal was Ray Dorset.
Ray Dorset.
The song came out in the summertime of 1970.
1970, the summer. There's a big hint right there, right?
That's right. That's
Summer.
a big hint. In the summertime
In
of
the
1970.
summertime of 1970. We need the name of the artist and the name of the song by that artist. Again, it came out in the summertime of 1970, but who sings it? We probably gave away the artist, but who sings it, huh? We need to know. It's a very weird name. Very, very weird name. That's all we can give you.
I won't argue with the name.
Yeah, 767-1107 or toll free 1-800-239-6107. Oh, yeah. Q107 to former Miss Judy Wiley. She's now married, and I forget her married name, so I have to apologize to you, Judy. Moni. It's Tommy James and the Shondells at 8:48 with John Wayne and Dad Wayne filling in for Jesse James this week. Jesse's off killing deer. Shame on him. Shame on him. Shame on him. Oh, did you want to say something? I'm sorry.
Bambi's mother.
Yeah.
Killing Bambi's
Can you
mother.
believe that? Our own Jesse James. Charlie Ross is in the studio, by the way.
Hi, John. Hi, Dad.
Hi,
I think
Charlie.
this is neat. I think we ought to do this every Father's Day. The Friday before Father's Day, we should have all our dads in here and to do our shows. I think that would be neat.
That would be neat.
Jenny Rivers and I were talking about that on the way over here.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that who that lovely thing is?
That's Jenny Rivers.
She is so gorgeous.
She is an ace pound cake producer, I'm here to tell you.
Wow.
And brings us pound cake, too.
Yeah.
Moldy Oldie, question number one, Dad. Ask the question once again real quick.
Okay, this was a British skiffle quartet. The lead vocal was done by Ray Dorset. The song came out in the summertime of 1970.
There was a big hint. Who's on the telephone?
Spooner.
Hey, glad to have you on board, Spooner. Where are you calling from?
This is Spooner.
Ah, and Charlie knows you, right?
Yeah, we've met. Spooner is a keyboardist extraordinaire who just came off the road with I think he was touring with Neil Young.
Was you, Spooner?
Right?
Was you touring with Neil Young there?
Yes.
Did you have a great time doing that?
It's been a long time, we did this in Texas,
Yeah.
stuff with it, so it's
I bet that was a lot of fun. You'll have to tell us about that when we get off the air here a little bit. Listen, what we need to do is get the name of the song and the name of the artist we're talking about here.
Uncle Jerry.
Yeah?
In the summertime.
In the summertime. Was it not a big hint that it came out in the summertime of 1970? Hey, Spooner, we appreciate you listening tonight. It's kind of an honor to have you on the radio with us.
You guys have a good night.
Hey, you
John
too.
enjoyed this as a baby.
I did? Thanks for sharing that, Dad. Maybe that's not such a good idea on Father's Day, Charlie.
In the summertime when the weather is high, you can
Just one more time for me. You better wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Q107, Marvelette. Isn't that who sings that?
That's correct.
Okay, just making sure I check myself with my dad here. Please, Mr. Postman, bring me that Ed McMahon letter. I'm waiting on it, Dad.
Oh, I'm a finalist.
Oh, are you?
I'm a finalist.
You're one of those $10,000 finalists? Yeah.
I'm waiting on my $10 million.
Ed McMahon is going to bring it to me someday, Dad.
Yeah, okay.
I'll buy you that retirement home.
Remember your dad when you get it.
I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
767-1107 or toll free at 1-800-239-6107. Jesse James is off killing Bambi, so Dad Wayne is filling in for him tonight.
Hey.
Charlie's idea about having the fathers in for Father's Day was a great idea, but as long as you don't reveal anything else I did when I was a baby, I'll be all right with that.
Well, I can't guarantee that now, folks.
We got more instant requests on the way. Plus, guess what? Name That Tune is around the corner. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Oh,
Kinda
yeah.
like the old television show.
Yeah.
Was you a big fan of that television show in the 70s? I don't quite
I
remember.
can name that song in 2 notes.
In 2 notes.
Yeah.
So we're going to have fun playing Name That Tune here in just a bit. And instant request, as always, around the corner. Hang close.
No other time, no other year will there ever be a...
Yeah, everybody knows that it's the place to go.
Now at Coney Island, get 2 junior burgers or 2 corn dogs for just 99 cents. Or mix and match. Coney Island, Tuxedo and Woodward.
Great Classics Q107 is...
WQLT FM, Florence, Decatur, Huntsville.
You do that so well, Dad. Listen to this. Does this not sound like 2 skeletons making love to you?
Ah, yeah.
No, it's more like, I'm not going to sing it, though. 767-1107. Toll free, 1-800-239-6107 to Saturday Night at the Oldies. Darling. Oh, boy, wouldn't that be nice? 2 girls for every boy. I like those odds there. Saturday Night at the Oldies, Surf City, USA. Don't you like those odds?
Oh, love it.
2 girls for every boy. John Wayne and Dad
Sounds
Wayne
good to me.
is filling in for Jesse James this week. Glad to have you aboard. What are you drinking there? What is that stuff?
Sam's Choice, free and clear. Did we do a commercial there?
Yeah, we did a little bitty tiny commercial.
Oops.
But that's all right. I can backslash that with that cheap stuff. I'm kidding.
Okay,
Free and
low-calorie sparkling.
Low-calorie black cherry.
Yeah, right.
It looks like water, but it tastes like black cherry.
This is good stuff.
What is black cherry? Yeah, who cares?
Try it. Try some.
I'm good to go with my Mountain Dew. Who's on the instant request line here?
It's Val.
Where are you calling from?
Leighton.
Glad to have you aboard from Leighton tonight. What would be your favorite oldie?
Ron Lincoln.
I think you and about 100 billion other people's favorite there. You know, since 7 o'clock I've counted them. Dad, you know, how many did you get over there? I got like 1,050 requests for that. How many did you counter up over there?
1,051.
Yeah, he always likes to be ahead here. Well, listen, all you got to do is tell me what your favorite radio station is. I got it for you.
Q107.
My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Looking out my back door, as Dad Wayne says, CCR just does not have a bad song, do they?
Right.
I don't know. I'd have to think Susie Q might not have been as good as it could have been.
Well, let's take that back. I Put a Spell on You is a bad song. I not like that.
Well, that's just your opinion. I like that one. I like that song. 10 minutes after 9 o'clock with John and Dad Wayne filling in this week for Jesse James. Instant request lines are open for you. Remember those numbers there, Dad? The toll-free number and the local line there?
767-1107 and toll-free 1-800-239-6107.
Who's this on my phone?
Anna.
Where are you calling from, Anna?
Russell.
Instant request me. What song?
Do you love me?
Do You Love Me by the Contours. How old are you?
16.
16 years old. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
And Saturday Night of the Oldies.
Do you love me? I can really move. Do you love me?
Is it a Weema-wop or a Weema-away or what?
It's the Tokens, The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Saturday Night of the Oldies on Great Classics, Q107. Hey, Dad Wayne.
Hey, John.
Are you ready to play Name That Tune?
Oh, let's do it.
Let's give them the phone numbers to call in. Remember those lines?
Oh, yes, 767-1107 and toll-free 1-800-239-6107.
We will take the first, second, and third callers on those lines right now to play Name That Tune with John Fred and his Playboys. Remember this one?
Oh, yeah.
Judy in Disguise.
Judy in the sky. Do or did it, dum did it, do. We'll sing it, do or did it, dum did it, do.
Everybody,
do or did it, dum did it, do.
You're singing kind of bass there, aren't you? A little soprano going.
French choir bass.
Yeah, 767-1107 or toll free now. What we need is we got 2 folks already holding. We need somebody to call us on our toll-free line at 1-800-239-6107 to play Name That Tune. A relatively easy game. If you don't know how to play it, I'll be glad to tell you how to play it. It's kind of self-explanatory, right, Dad?
That's right.
It's like the old television show, okay?
Yeah.
1-800-239-6107 while you listen to the Rascals.
1, 2, 3, good love.
Hey, Dad. Hey,
John.
You ready to play Name That Tune?
Let's play it.
All right, what we should do first is finish the song. You agree?
I agree.
I agree. Okay, here we go. Are you getting into it over there, Dan?
Let's do it.
Saturday Night, the Oldies, the Rascals, and Good Lovin'. Time to play Name That Tune. Now, Jesse James is not here. That is why my dad, Dad Wayne, is here helping out tonight. By the way, I appreciate you coming down, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I'm
Dad
glad
Wayne,
to be here.
Dad Wayne drove all of 70 miles from Columbia, Tennessee to help me out tonight, so we appreciate that. Well, Dad, let's just kind of describe the game. First of all, let me go ahead and describe how we do this. We will go to the phone. We have our 3 callers on hold. We have Jamie from Killen, we have Marcia from Florence, and we have Greg, who's on a car phone from Owens Owens Crossroads calling in tonight. So we were going to go take our 3 callers, and what we'll do, in a round-robin fashion, we'll let them bid on the song. Before that, though, my Dad Wayne, has a hint. You folks on the phone, listen closely. Here is the hint of the song, okay?
Okay, this group was formed in Hawthorne, California. They were known in high school as Kenny and the Cadets. They were also called Carl and the Passions, and they also used the name the Pendletons. They first recorded for X-Candix Records in 1961.
X-Candix.
X-Candix.
Okay, all right. That is your only hint. If that doesn't help you, then you just have to take your best guess. Now, remember, you can say the word pass if you have no idea, okay? You can pass, or you can just start off. Let's start the bidding at 10 or under, okay? And let's go over to line number 1. We got Jamie. Jamie, how many notes can you name that tune in?
5.
You can name it in 5. Okay, we go to Marcia. Marcia, can you name it in 4 or under?
3.
3. Marcia can do it in 3. Greg, how about you?
I'll name that in 2.
2. Greg can do it in 2. All right, Jamie, do you want to pass or name it in 1 or under?
Pass.
Okay, Jamie's going to pass it on. That's fine. You hang on, though, Jamie. Don't go away. Marcia, 1 or under or pass?
Pass.
All right, hang on the line, Marcia. There's always that chance, isn't there? And Greg, you can name it in 1, right, or 2?
2.
All right, we had to give him 2 because he said 2. Listen closely, Greg. I'm going to put you back on hold where you can hear. Here are your 2 notes. This is a giveaway, Dad. All right, there are your 2 notes. Greg, any ideas?
No.
No ideas so far. All right, I'll tell you what we'll do then, Greg. We'll go over here to Jamie first. Hang on the line, Greg. Don't go away. Jamie, you have any idea?
No.
All right. Hang on the line, Jamie. Do you have any idea, Marcia?
I think I do. I'm on a guess.
Okay.
California Girls by the Beach Boys.
Yes, congratulations. All right, Marcia.
She did
Yes,
it.
ma'am. Marcia, you hang on the line.
Marcia.
We got $10 worth of CC and company stuff for you, okay?
Okay.
In the meantime, Greg, I thank you for participating, okay, bud?
I knew that.
Hey, you have a good weekend. I hate it when that happens, don't you, Greg? I knew that. Jamie, we appreciate you participating too, okay?
Okay.
You have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Yeah, it was California Girls. Congratulations to Marcia of Florence on Saturday night at the Oldies. Name that tune on Q107.
Well, East Coast girls.
Well, Marcia, congratulations.
Double congratulations, Marcia.
Boy, that was kind of difficult too.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Saturday night at the Oldies. Name that
Beach
tune.
Boys is hard to guess.
Yeah, right. Name that tune number 1 is gone, but we're going to do Name That Tune number 2 coming up real soon, too. Plus some oldie number 2 on the way.
Dance in the street.
Bobby Bloom, Montego Bay. Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Why don't you buy me a boat?
Well, let's get one.
you want to get a boat and go out on
split the
Montego
cost
Bay?
with you, yeah.
Oh, split the cost.
Yeah.
You do know I work in radio, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, if you buy a boat, I'll wash it and wax it for you. How
Oh,
about that?
okay.
Saturday night at the Oldies Instant Request Line's open for you. What are those numbers again there, Dad Wayne?
Oh, 767-1107, 1-800-239-6107.
Very good. And the Sanford Townsend Band for you guys.
You left me here on your way.
Okay, everybody yell out loud one time. Tequila! Saturday night at the Oldies, great classics. Q107 Instant Request Line numbers. Give them that toll-free number and the local line number once again there. Mr. Dad Wayne, please.
767-1107 and toll-free 1-800-239-6107.
You know, a nice little young man called in and said, tell your Dad Wayne, he's doing an awesome job for somebody that's never been in radio.
Wow, thank you very much. Nice young man.
A young man. Thank you for calling in. Let's go over to the phone. Who's on my Instant Request Line?
This is Jeremy.
Where are you calling in from, Jeremy?
Athens.
Glad to have you aboard from Athens. What's your favorite oldie?
Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and the Comets.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock rock. And the song that Happy Days stole and made even a bigger hit, right?
That's right.
All right. What's your favorite radio station? We got it for you.
WQLT FM.
Here's Q107, 107.3.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6. I heard the milkman at the door. Because I was tossing and turning.
Turn it down.
Tossing and turning all night.
Would you stop it? Saturday night, the Oldies with John and Dad Wayne tossing in and turning all
Can't
night.
keep our feet still, can we, John?
I'll tell you what, we've been having a party in here tonight.
Oh, wow.
Kind of a family reunion, so to speak.
Hey.
Jesse James is off tonight. He is out killing Bambi. So any of those small little tiny ears we've got out there, you guys call in Jesse James next week and tell him how he shouldn't be out killing deer. He shouldn't do that. Let them live. Anyway, it's the request lines are open for you. Again, Dad Wayne, give them those phone numbers real quick so they can have them on their brain there.
767-1107, toll free, 1-800-239-6107.
Moldy Oldie number 2 coming up real shortly. In the meantime, let's go talk to another young one. Who's this?
Aaron.
Where are you calling from, Aaron?
Killen, Alabama.
Killen. How old are you?
7 tomorrow.
7 tomorrow? Well, happy birthday. You didn't tell me that. Are you glad to be 7 years old?
Yes.
Been looking forward to it. Well, you have a happy birthday, okay? What song do you want to hear in the way of an oldie?
Charlie Brown, he's my clown.
Charlie Brown, he's a clown. I can do that. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
See, even the young ones know. Well, listen, we got it on the radio for you, okay? Okay. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday.
QLT.
There you go. She's even singing our little jingle for you. Happy birthday, Aaron, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. You know what a lot of folks say out there, Dad, is they're like, wait a minute, hold on. That ain't from the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, but it's a great song.
See, what happens is we play the 50s and 60s oldies for you, but when you get as many requests for that song as we do.
Well, you get it from me every week, too, don't you?
That's true. You do call down here for that song every week. But on top of Dad Wayne calling in, I bet you we have a billion requests for that song, so that's why we pull that one out and play it.
One of the best.
767-1107, toll-free, 1-800-239-6107. Instant request line's open for you tonight if you got a 50s or 60s song in mind. And also, we're going to do Moldy Oldie number 2 here next after the commercials, so hang close for that. Is it a hard one?
Oh, it's terribly hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you like, just kidding with me or serious? You're serious? It's that hard, huh?
I would have trouble with this one.
Thank you, Jesse James, for finding all those hard songs for my dad to ask questions. Anyway, Moldy Oldie question number 2 around the corner. Stick close.
At Gray's Family Furniture, you'll find the new Pontiac you've been looking for, only at Heritage Automotive, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Q107 is
WQLT, Florence, Decatur, Huntsville.
Very, very good. Do that legal stuff, get all that stuff out of the way. Back to the oldies we go. Before we get back into the music, let's ask a moldy oldie question. My Dad Wayne, sitting in for Jesse James this week. By the way, thanks again for being here. Is going to give you a trivial fact. We're going to need the answer we're going to need is the name of the group and the name of the song by that particular group, okay? And listen up for this trivial fact, see if it helps out any.
Okay, let's help them out. It's not a group, it's one artist.
One artist.
Person.
Okay. Male or female?
It's a male.
A male, okay.
All right, here's your clue. He was born on March 9th, 1933 in Kenner, Louisiana. He was an R&B vocalist, pianist, composer. His first recording was the #1 hit Lawdy Miss Clawdy on Specialty Records. He served in the Army from 1953 to 56. He formed his own record company, KRC, in 1957. He leased Just Because to ABC Records.
ABC Records. And a big hint here, it was not Elvis. It was not.
Was not Elvis.
A lot of folks are going to think because of Lawdy Miss Clawdy and the Army thing that you said there. And it's not Elvis. Need the name of the artist, the particular male we're talking of, and the song he sang. Once again, ask the question real quick, just so they'll know. Once again, here's the question for you, okay?
Okay. He was born on March 9th, 1933 in Kenner, Louisiana. He was an R&B vocalist, pianist, composer. His first recording was the #1 hit Lawdy Miss Clawdy on Specialty Records. He served in the Army from 1953 to 56, formed his own record company KRC in 1957. He leased Just Because to ABC Records.
And that's all we get, right?
That's all you get.
Was not Elvis Presley, folks. 767-1107, toll free, 1-800-239-6107 for the Moldy Oldie question.
Well, where, oh, where, she ran away.
Del Shannon. Hey, Dad.
Hey.
What were you doing when Del Shannon put out Runaway? How old were you?
Oh, my goodness.
How old were you, really? Seriously?
I must have been about 12 or 13.
12 or 13?
Yeah.
So I guess you weren't into the girl thing then yet. Or were you just getting into the girl thing?
You can get into the girl thing at 12 or 13.
I didn't say you couldn't. I was just kind of wondering.
Yeah.
That's my favorrit oldie of all time, Runaway.
Yeah,
Del Shannon.
I remember Joan McGraw. She was 13.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's hope Mom Wayne's not out there listening somewhere.
She's too far away.
Oh, okay. 767-1107 or toll free 1-800-239-6107. I think you're going to have to give them a bigger hint and ask them again. What we need is the artist and the song by this artist that my dad's going to ask you a question about. Before we do that, though, it is not Del Shannon. It is not Little Richard. It is not
Jerry Lee.
It's not Jerry Lee. Okay, it's not Elvis. Okay, ask the question once again.
Okay, here's your
Oldie, your trivia question.
He was born on March 9th, 1933 in Kenner, Louisiana. He was an R&B vocalist, pianist, composer. His first recording was the #1 hit, Lawdy Miss Clawdy, on Specialty Records.
Wasn't Elvis.
Served in the Army from 1953 to 56. Formed his own record company, KRC, in 57. He leased Just Because to ABC Paramount Records.
And your big hint was what? Tell him. I told him not to say this, but he said he would.
We were playing Name That Tune, a game, and
yeah, it was a game.
Here's your hint. Another game is called The Price is Right.
Here's what I think of that, Dad.
Oh, Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything that a big bad wolf would want.
Here's my favorite part of the song.
Oh,
say bad.
Bad.
Why'd they do that?
Bad.
Well, they were a weird group anyway. Little Red Riding Hood. You remember who sings that one? The same people that sing Wooly Bully. Sam
the Sham and the Pharaohs.
There you go. Saturday night at the Oldies, John Wayne in. Jesse James is off killing deer. Doggone him. We'll have to get him next week, won't we? And Dad Wayne has kindly come down from Columbia, Tennessee. You know where that is, and he's filling in for me tonight. For Jesse James, let's go to the phone and get a name. Who is this now?
Benita Cobb.
Benita, and you're calling from Decatur, right?
Right.
All right, we're going to ask the trivial fact once again, and then we'll see if you can't answer it. Dad, ask the question once again. Moldy Oldie number 2. We're at number 2.
He was born on March 9th, 1933 in Kenner, Louisiana. He was an R&B vocalist, pianist, composer. His first recording was the #1 hit, Lawdy Miss Clawdy, on Specialty Records. He served in the Army from 1953 to 56. Formed his own record company, KRC, in 1957. He leased Just Because to ABC Records.
And it was not the King and was not Jerry Lee Lewis. Vanita, who was it?
Lloyd Price.
And what was the song?
Personality.
Yes, it was. All right.
All right.
Congratulations, Vanita. You got $10 worth of stuff to CC and Company over in the Shoals area. Need to know what your favorite radio station is for Saturday night at the Oldies.
Q107.
Over and over, I tried to prove my love to you. Oh, it's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
I'll sing it, Linda.
It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
Q107 Saturday night at the Oldies. Instant request lines open for you. Give them the numbers there, Dad Wayne.
767-1107, toll free, 1-800-239-6107.
Let's go get an instant request. Who is this?
Keisha.
Where are you calling in from tonight, Keisha?
Escambia.
Glad to have you aboard. What's your favorite oldie?
It's another Saturday night.
Ain't got nobody, huh? Yeah, kind of like me every Saturday night, Keisha, so don't feel all alone. If I played a song, would you feel better?
Yeah.
All right. What's your favorite radio station?
Another Saturday night that I ain't got nobody. I got some money 'cause I just got paid. Come back tomorrow night and try to get paid.
Great classics, Q107 Saturday night at the Oldies. Oh boy. Are we having fun yet?
Oh, love that Little Richard.
Somebody was knocking at the door and we wouldn't let him in. I don't know why. Dad Wayne just said, I ain't letting him in. Was it the pizza man?
No, it was not the pizza man.
It was not the pizza man.
No.
Was it the boss man?
Was not the boss man.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was somebody from Dad Wayne's past he don't want to tell me about.
Oh, boy.
What are those request lines for him, Dad?
767-1107, toll free, 1-800-239-6107.
Dad Wayne filling in for Jesse James tonight. Doing a good job, Dad. You're doing a good job. Good job, Dad.
Well, thank you, son.
Instead of good job, son. Who's on the telephone?
This is Joyce.
Hey, glad to have you aboard tonight. You enjoying the Oldies?
Boy, I love it.
What would be your favorite one?
Well, how about I Found My Thrill?
On Blueberry Hill. Yeah. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
We got it. You have a good night, okay?
Thank you.
Saturday night at the Oldies with John and Dad Wayne and Fats Domino.
I found my thrill Blueberry Hill. On Blueberry Hill. When I found you, the moon stood still. On Blueberry Hill. And lingered until my dream came true. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody. But all of those vows you made are never to be. So we're apart. You thought of me still. Oh, you were my thrill. On Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody. But all of those vows you made were only to be. So we're apart. You thought of me still. Oh, you were my thrill. On Blueberry Hill. Ba 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 ba
Went to a dance looking for a man. Saw Barbara Ann, so I thought I'd take a chance on Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, oh Barbara Ann, Barbara Ann. Take my hand, oh Barbara Ann. Ba 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 Barbara Ann.
Say what?
Ba 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 Barbara Ann. Ba 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 Barbara Ann. Ba 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 ba.
Oh, now we're gonna do the weather for the valleys and the mountaintops. Gonna be hot. About 200 degrees in Merced, 400 degrees out in Fresno, and I know we're going to have about 500 degrees up around the valley there somewhere.
What's it going to be in Florence?
I don't know where Wolfman Jack came from, but there he was, right there on the region's Bob Brand.
On that outlawed Mexican station.
Yeah, trying to break in on us again. That's what it is. Hey, give them those toll-free request information lines for you there, Dad Wayne.
767-1107 and toll-free 1-800-239-6107.
By the way, be prepared to do a sports update coming up, okay?
A sports update.
Coming up here on Q107. In the meantime, what song?
Go Big Orange.
Yeah, Go Big Orange. You had to get that in there. What song would you love to hear tonight?
I would love to hear 96 Tears.
Question mark in the Mysterians?
Uh-huh.
We could do that. You just tell me what your favorite radio station is.
Q107.
Too many teardrops, night and day, yeah, all night long. A 96 tears.
Q107 question mark in the Mysterians.
Let me hear you cry now.
Sorry it took you so long to get through, but boy, I tell you what, it can get busy up here on Saturday night. We're doing the show for you. Saturday night of the Oldies. John Wayne and Jesse James is not here this week, and therefore Dad Wayne is filling in. And you're doing a good job for somebody that's never actually been in radio. I know you've been on the radio before.
Well, once or twice, yeah.
Yeah, once or twice. Did you really do a radio show up in Lawrenceburg once? Once? Just once?
Yeah, no, it was more than once, actually.
Oh, really? Really? More than once? Kind of a weekly thing or a monthly thing?
Yeah, it was one of those talk shows.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah.
That's cool.
I had to tell them all about what I do.
What you do.
For a living.
Yeah.
I won't say so now.
We can't tell anybody what he does for a living. I promised him would. It's nothing like illegal or anything. We're going to do Name That Tune number 2, but what we need to do before we ask any kind of question or give any hints is get the folks on the telephone. So give them the number to call in there, Dad Wayne, for Name That Tune if you'd like to play.
Okay, locally 767-1107 or toll free 1-800-239-6107.
Very easy for you to get through tonight. Now, when you get through, you be sure you know how to play Name That Tune. It's basically basically like the old television show. I guess that show probably ran in the early 70s to the mid to late 70s, didn't it? Something like that?
Oh, it was earlier than that.
Really? Was it like the early 60s?
He was in the 60s.
Really? I thought it was in the 70s. Well, that's why you're dad and I'm son.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's basically like the old television show. If you'd like to participate, again, 767-1107, toll free, 1-800-239-6107 to play Name That Tune. In the meantime, some more CCR. You like them, don't you?
Love
Yeah.
CCR.
I see the bad moon rising. Don't come around tonight. Well, it's bound to take your day. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Where's that bathroom again, Dad Wayne?
Bathroom on the right.
Bathroom on the right. Saturday night of the Oldies. Great classics. Q107, 1038 with John Wayne. Jesse James is out this week. He's not sick or anything. Well, actually, I think he's sick for doing what he's doing. He's out killing Bambi. He's deer hunting. Yeah, I know it. That's okay. That's okay, I guess.
That's all right.
That's all right because
Thinning the herd.
we eat hamburgers and
thin the herd out a little.
Anyway, Jesse's not here, so Dad Wayne's come down from Tennessee to help me out, and I appreciate you coming down, Dad. We're going to do the Name That Tune. We got our three callers. We have Mike from Florence, we have Andy from Florence, and we have Lance from Falkville. Now, you guys on the phone, listen up very closely. Dad Wayne is going to give you the only hint, and then you'll have to, from like 10 or down, pick out how many tunes you can name it in. Like how many, what do you call it? Notes. I was looking for the word. Thanks, Dad.
Okay.
How many notes can you name it in other words? Here is your one and only clue from Dad Wayne.
Okay, this is a slow love song. It's an R&B group formed in Chicago in 1952. The lead singer was Solly McElroy.
Solly McElroy?
Solly McElroy. That's what it says.
Okay. All right.
In 1954, Solly.
Okay, we need some help on this one.
It's a slow love song. It's an R&B group formed in Chicago in 1952. The lead singer was Solly McElroy.
Solly
But unfortunately for Solly, he left in 1954, and he was replaced by old Nate Nelson.
Nate Nelson.
Okay. They first recorded on Chance Records in 1953. In 58, they signed with End Records.
All right, let's go to caller number one, which happens to be Mike. Mike, how many notes can you name it in, bud? Two. Mike says two. Ooh, that leaves it hard for Andy or Lance. Andy, can you name it in one or under?
I'll try one.
All right, Andy, one. All right, Lance, you either got to name the tune or pass it on.
I'll name the tune.
All right, what do you think it is? Artist and song, what do you think?
I'll have to pass.
Okay, well, hang on the line because there's always that chance that you may be able to participate again. All right, Andy can name it in, did you say one, Andy?
I'll try.
Okay, Andy, what is it? We need the artist and the song. I mean, Andy, if you can help us out on this one, Or you can pass it on.
I'll pass.
Okay, you hang on the line. Let's go back over here to Mike. Mike.
I can name it in two.
You can name it in two?
Yes.
Okay, Mike, Andy was going to do it in like one, so you have to name it in one or under, or name the tune or pass it. All right, what do you think? Artist and song.
What's the note again now?
Okay, you have one note. Hang on, I'll give it to you real quick. Listen up. Here's your one note. Wait a minute, I guess I have to turn it up for him to hear it. No, here you go. That's all you get. Does that help you, Annie?
Can you play it again?
I can give you your one note once again. Here it is. Okay, that's all you get. Did that help you, Annie?
Is that in the still of the night?
No, it's not in the still of the night, but no. That's a good guess. All right, hang on. We're going to start this all over. We'll have to give them the hint one more time, Dad, and then go back to 10. Hopefully somebody won't jump in at 3 like that again. So let's start all over. Here's your hint again.
Okay, it's a slow love song by an R&B group formed in Chicago in 1952. The lead singer was Solly McElroy. In 1954, Solly left and was replaced by Nate Nelson. They first recorded on Chance Records in 1953. In 1958, they signed with End Records.
Okay, that probably doesn't help anybody, but let's go back and start with Mike again. Hey, Mike.
5.
5. All right, Mike starts the bidding with 5. Andy, can you name it in 4 or under?
4.
4, all right. And Lance, can you name it in 3 or under?
Yeah.
All right, you going to go 3?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's go back up to Mike. Mike, 2 or under?
2 or under.
2 or under or pass?
Pass.
All right, passing it on. Andy, do you want to pass? Remember what happened last time? Okay, Andy's going to pass it on. Therefore, Lance, you get your 3 notes. Hang on and listen to your 3 notes. Okay, there are your 3 notes. Does that help you any, Lance?
Nope.
Not at all?
Nope.
Man, I was kind of hoping it'd help you a little bit. Well, Dad, this is one of those that, this happens to Jesse and I quite a bit. This is one of those that was just too hard, and we have to let it go.
Oh, Dad would have got that on 2 notes.
Really? On 2 notes,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
All right, I tell you what, Mike, Andy, and Lance, listen, we appreciate you guys playing, okay? Hey, Lance, we appreciate you calling in all the way from Falkville, okay?
All right.
All right, thanks a lot. And, Mike, we appreciate you calling in from Florence tonight, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot. And, Andy, we appreciate you participating, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Okay, bye-bye. Gonna have to let this one go. Go ahead and tell them what it was.
No, play it and they'll know.
Play it and they'll know.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Name That Tune. We'll have to put it back in the hat and do it some other time. Listen closely. You'll remember it.
My love must be a kind for you.
It's not the Shibump Shibump song. All right. We had Mike from Florence, Andy from Florence, and Lance from Falkville call in to play Name That Tune. And Mike, Andy, and Lance, you guys are not dumb, because I would not have known by Dad Wayne's little trivial fact there. But I'm sure there's somebody out there that did know. The name of the song was what?
I Only Have Eyes for You.
Duh. What was the name of the artist there?
Well, if we told you it was a bird of some kind, would you have known?
Well, I know what you're going to say.
Think about it, folks.
But I would not think of a flamingo.
The flamingos.
As
That's
a
what
bird.
it was. That's what it was.
That'd be kind of saying it's the Penguins and Earth Angel,
Yeah.
which, by the way, is coming up too. So hang close for that. Instant request numbers there, Dad Wayne. You remember them? Have you learned them yet, or do you need to grab that piece of paper once again? Come on, go ahead.
This is the first time he's thrown me all night, folks.
I know.
767-1107.
Or toll free.
1-800-239-6107.
Instant request me.
I'd like to hear Green Onions.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding with you. What's your name?
Susie?
Where are you calling in from, Susie?
I'm calling from Florence.
All right, let's do it as an instrumental moment, shall we?
Okay.
All right, Susie, what's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
Instrumental moments in a row, of course. Green Onions, Booker T and the MGs. And who was that?
Oh, that was Dwayne Eddy.
Yeah, Rebel Rouser.
Rebel Rouser.
Remember that? Somehow,
40 Miles of Bad Road was a good one too.
Yeah, I get this feeling that I grew up hearing Dwayne Eddy's Rebel Rouser.
Oh yes,
real
you did.
late at night.
Certainly.
I was trying to get some sleep, and Dad Wayne was vacuuming and doing all those things that Mom Wayne made him do real late at night. It was like real late. You're trying to sleep, and then you're imagine. I mean, seriously, imagine.
Had to turn the music up because the vacuum cleaner was going.
Imagine trying to sleep, and then the vacuum cleaner is going, and then this. You know? The vacuum cleaner and that at the same time.
You grew up.
I just had these bad memories of that for some strange reason.
Well,
anyway.
We all grow up somehow.
Yeah, 2 instrumental moments there for you. Dad Wayne is here for Jesse James tonight. You're going to stay a little bit longer before we get into our Oldies block party and our Oldies dance party. I'm going to let you drive home to that because, like, you even got an instant request of your own that I promised I'd play.
Yeah.
What is it? What's the song?
Johnny and the Hurricanes.
Is that a good song?
Red River Rock.
I don't remember that one. I don't remember that.
Oh, I do.
If you guys remember Johnny and the Hurricanes, Red River Rock, call me up and tell me how young I am.
Or tell me how old I am.
Yeah, you can tell Dad Wayne how old he is. You ready to do another moldy oldie? Jesse left you 3, so that means we got one more to do here.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that here after the commercials. Stay close.
No other time, no other year will there ever be a...
You know, you do that so well. Dad Wayne, John Wayne, Saturday night at the Oldies on Q107. And, well, before we get into our Oldies block party, which is 4 favorites played back to back to back to back, and the Oldies dance party, which is your favorite up-tempo dancing oldies, let's get the music rolling, do my little Riddler bed here, and let's ask Moldy Oldie. Question number 3, we need the name of the artist and the name of the song singing, or the name of the artist singing the song, excuse me.
This is a group this time.
Okay.
All right, it's an R&B group formed in Los Angeles in late 1955 from elements of the Robins. They are noted for serio-comic recordings. Today, this group is still working.
Really?
The group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987.
1987?
1987.
Ooh, I think I know who it is.
Okay, that's your clue.
We need the name of the song by the artist and the name of the artist that sings the song. Tell them the clue one more time, just in case they missed it the first time, okay?
This is an R&B group formed in Los Angeles in late 1955 from elements of the Robins. They are noted for serio-comic recordings. Today, this group is still working. The group was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987.
It isn't like the Four Seasons, is it?
It's not the Four Seasons.
It isn't the Spinners.
It's not the Spinners.
It isn't the Temptations.
This is an oldies group.
Okay. 50s and 60s oldies group.
50s
right?
and 60s, right?
Yeah. Bad Leroy Brown on Saturday Night of the Oldies.
Little south side of Chicago. Bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole downtown. Better than old King Kong. Meaner than a junkyard dog.
Oh, he was.
Better than old King Kong.
He was.
Meaner than a junkyard dog.
He was a mean one. He was bad. Bad Leroy Brown. Saturday Night of the Oldies with John Wayne. Jesse James is out. Dad Wayne, my dad, is filling in for Jesse tonight. Came down from Columbia, Tennessee. Appreciate you coming down again. And somebody did call in and say Red River Rock was a good song.
It is a good song.
So we'll at the bow do oldies and play Red River Rock here in a bit, but we're doing the moldy oldie. Ask the question once again, we may have ourselves a winner.
This is an R&B group formed in Los Angeles in late 1955 from elements of the Robins. They are noted for Serio comic recordings. Today, this group is still working. They were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1987.
Kind of a 50s and 60s Ray Stevens, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the phone. Who is this?
It's G.R. Price.
Where are you calling from, GR?
Leoma, Tennessee.
Leoma. Glad to have you aboard from Leoma and listening. I appreciate it. I need the name of the artist and then the name of the song by the artist.
I'd say it's probably the Coasters.
Okay.
And the song would be Along Came Jones.
Yes, congratulations. We got you some CC and Company stuff. You have a good weekend.
I plopped down in my easy chair and turned on channel 2. A bad gunslinger called Salty Sam was a chasing post-sweet Sue. He trapped her in the old sawmill and said with an evil laugh,
if you don't give it.
Well, come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Oh, come on, Snoopy. Come on, come on. Well, it feels so good. Come on, come on. You know it feels so good. Come on, come on. Oh, shake it, shake it, shake it, Snoopy.
You gonna scream with him, Dad?
Oh, shake it, shake it, shake it, yeah.
Are you? Are you gonna scream with him? Here you go.
Hey!
No, don't sing, just scream. Can you say, I'll let you DJ that one. Who was that? The McCoys.
Okay.
Hang on, Sophie.
The McCoys.
Yeah, he wasn't quite sure of the artist.
It was the McCoys.
What we need to do, Dad Wayne filling in for Jesse James. My dad, thanks for coming down once again to you. A lot of folks are loving you out there. Matter of fact, they're calling in saying, why don't you let your dad do the radio thing and you do whatever he does? But anyway, I'm just kidding. They think you're doing a good job.
I'm going to do this when I retire from what I do.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, you can come be part-time on the radio.
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Right.
You can do the oldie show. Well, what we need to do is, even though we just had a little bit of sports, we need to say a big, Go Lions! Roar, UNA. UNA won today.
In case you've been out at the mall all day and haven't heard or been somewhere else, UNA 45, Hampton, Virginia 20.
Go Lions, and they got a big challenge next week. Who are they playing next week, by the way? And did they win today?
Next week they play Texas A&M Kingsville at a site to be determined.
Did they win?
Texas A&M Kingsville beat UC Davis. I assume that's University of California Davis.
I would assume so, too.
51-28.
All right.
Okay.
That was so Go Lions. Man, let's play that Year of the Lion before I get out of here again. And we had another big game today. We can't leave out our Volunteers, can we?
Up in Big Orange Country, Tennessee beat Vandy 62-14. All right.
But was it a surprise?
Oh.
You know, a lot of folks, a lot of Bama and Auburn fans, and even me. I'm a Tennessee fan, but I'm saying, man, you know, sometimes you think Vandy really should kind of re-look at their program there. You know?
Well, you know, Tennessee's third string let Vandy score 14 points. But,
really?
You know, that's third
string.
Yeah.
But anyway, so go Vols anyway. They played Vanderbilt.
Go Big Orange. Too bad they can't go to a major bowl. And
yeah, that's true.
That's true. Play a good team.
Florida Gators and Alabama play, I believe it's this coming Saturday in Birmingham.
Yeah.
For the SEC Championship.
And some of the luster's been taken off, though. Florida State beat Florida 33-21 this afternoon.
Really?
That's right.
Florida State won. So now both Bowdens are doing well. Both Terry and his dad, Bobby.
Yep. Bobby's still in the hunt for a national championship.
He is? Really?
Yeah.
They're number one, right?
Well, it depends on which poll you listen to.
Oh, okay. Well, I go with the AP poll. Has AP poll got them at 1?
I think they're number 1 in AP.
What was that yucky song you wanted to hear?
Red River Rock.
Never in my life heard this song.
Johnny and the Hurricane.
Seriously, I have never heard
Listen,
this.
it's great.
Okay.
You'll love it.
This is for Dad Wayne.
You'll love it, everybody.
Okay, it's almost over, Dad. Red River Rock.
Where are the saxophones in today's music? Where are the organs?
That's true. That's true.
They don't make them like that anymore.
One thing I don't understand is why they called it Red River Rock, though. Is there any particular reason? It's like, can you sing Red River Rock? Red River Rock.
No. This is from an old West Texas song.
Oh.
The Red River is actually in Texas.
Yes, I knew that.
And the Cowboys used to sing that long time ago.
Maybe
From this valley, they say we are leaving.
Just go ahead. Take over the show. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, don't do that yet. Just finish what you were saying.
That's what I was saying. It's an old song. And they redid it. Don't you think Johnny and the Hurricanes did a good job of that?
Oh, yes, Dad. It's a lovely tune.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Why don't you tell them how they can get their own Oldies block party? That's 4 of your favorites played back to back to back to back, folks.
If you'd like a Saturday night at the Oldies block party, that's 4 of your favorite Oldies played back to back on Saturday night. Just send your name and your 4 favorite 50s and 60s oldies to Oldies Block Party in care of Q107, Post Office Box 932, Florence, Alabama 35631, or fax it to 764-8169. Saturday night at the Oldies on Great Classics Q107.
Hey, that was very, 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 very good there, Dad. Red River Rock, Red River Rockin'. I think it should have been like that.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, rock and roll. What would be one of your favorite oldies? Before you get out of here, I'll play your favorite one. Surely Red River Rock wasn't your favorite one. One that we'd have, though. Think about it.
Okay.
You got time. This is like Ray Charles, like a 2-minute intro here, so you got time.
Well, I found one by Linda Ronstadt.
Linda Ronstadt?
Yeah. Will you play one of hers?
If we have it.
Okay, you got
it. Which one?
Let me check. I'll be right back.
All right, now I'll be here talking while you're there. In case you're wondering about the weather, that Tennessee Valley weather, overnight tonight, we're going to get down to 25. We're getting close to it right now, folks. Already at 30 in the Shoals and 28 in Huntsville, Decatur. Cold tonight, 25 for the low. Then tomorrow, only going to rebound to about 50 or so for the high. Now tomorrow night, clear and cold, and overnight low at about 30. So it's not going to be as bad tomorrow night as it is tonight. But it is quite cold out there. And sunny on Monday. And a high of only 55. Did you come up with it?
It's called When Will I Be Loved?
When Will I Be Loved?
By Linda Ronstadt. You got it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
All right. We'll do that one. Coming up next, we'll do the Oldies Block Party. We'll draw from the hats and see who wins the Oldies Block Party on the way. And not only that, but the dance party. You like that one, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Dad's been over there working on that one. We got the Beach Boys in it this week.
Oh, looking forward to it, yeah.
Okay, dance party is on the way. We're going to send Dad Wayne home because it's kind of getting a little late and he's got about an hour and a half drive. In the meantime, Ray Charles, remember this one? What I'd Say on Q107. Q107, Ray Charles, and What I Say on Saturday night at the Oldies, 11:19 with John and Dad Wayne filling in for Jesse James this week. Dad Wayne is, and it's time to draw for our Oldies block party for this week. Dad, are you ready?
We're ready.
All right, reach into the hat there. Dad's reaching into the hat. And what's the lucky winner's name?
Okay, we've got Mark and April from Tupelo, Mississippi.
Mark and April from Tupelo. Here are your 4 favorites that you wrote us in, and these are back to back to back to back, uninterrupted and nonstop from Mark and April in Tupelo.
away from a runaround Sue, yeah. My miss her lips and a smile on her face, the touch of her hand and this girl's warm embrace. So if you don't want to cry like I do, I'll keep away from a runaround Sue. Whoa. Sue goes out with other guys. Here's the moral and the story from the guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that she ever knew to say, I'll keep away from a runaround Sue. I play that out. Yeah, keep away from this girl. I know what she'll do. Keep away from Sue. She likes to travel around, yeah. She'll love you and she'll put you down. Now people, let me put you wise. She goes out with other guys. Here's the moral and a story from that guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Ask any fool that she ever knew to say, I'll keep away from a runaround Sue. Hey, yeah, stay away from that girl. Don't you know what you do now?
You never give me
Scream, Dad.
Love me, darling, come and go with me. Don't, baby, don't deceive me. Don't, so come go with me.
Come go with me. That wasn't one of those songs that you used on Mom, was it?
Yes, indeed.
Come go with me. Come go with me, honey. We'll make us a little baby and he'll grow up to be a DJ someday. Saturday night at the Oldies on Q107.
John was our first.
Thank you for sharing that. Please don't share anything else about me. Please. Anyway, you got to go home, and I'm sorry that you have to go, but hey, I'm almost out of here too.
Oh, I've enjoyed this.
Jesse James will be back with us next Saturday night, but Dad Wayne has got to go back to Columbia, Tennessee. So if you guys see him trotting through Lawrenceburg, there, wave at him, okay?
Hey, tell the chief of police just to let me go on through.
On through. Yeah, that 35-mile zone kind of messes you up, doesn't it?
Yep.
Well, anyway, it's been a one-of-a-kind thing for me to have my dad do a show with me, and I just wanted to on the air thank him. It means the world to me. I hope it means the world to you.
It means a lot to me, John, just to be invited. Thanks a lot.
Hey, listen, anytime. The next, I tell you what, we'll send Jesse James out for something to eat sometime and hope he'll never come back. Maybe. Just picking on you, Jesse.
He's a good man.
Anyway, if you'd like to write Dad Wayne a letter and say how much you enjoyed him being on the show, here's the address, okay? You might want to write this down. P.O. Box 932, Florence, Alabama 35631. That's P.O. Box 932, Florence, Alabama 35631. P.O. Box 932, Florence 35631. If you'd like to write it in care of Saturday Night at the Oldies, Dad Wayne.
Saturday Night Live at the Oldies.
Yeah, that's true, but don't say that too much. Can you say lawsuit? Lawsuit? Anyway, if you'd like to write, be sure and do that and tell Dad Wayne how much you enjoyed him being here with me as much as I did, I hope. Coming back, we got the Oldies Block Party, and you stick around. Can you stick around for just 2 minutes? Just 2 minutes. And we're going to do Dad Wayne's favorite oldie up next.
No other time. No.
Just one more reason you can't go wrong in Value Right. You'll find us in the Yellow Pages.
11:33, and Dad Wayne is out the door. He is headed on home to Columbia, Tennessee. Drive safely, Dad. Before you leave, thanks again for filling in. Did an awesome job.
I have enjoyed it.
An awesome job. I'm going to let you DJ the song here, the last one that you're going to be a part of, okay?
Oh, my
So
goodness.
go nuts. Dad Wayne, folks.
All right, this is Linda Ronstadt. When Will I Be Loved on Great Classics Q107.
I've been cheated.
When will I be loved?
Oh, yeah. Q107 Saturday Night of the Oldies. Dad Wayne's favorite one. Once again, Dad, thanks for coming down. I appreciate it. On the way next, the Oldies Block Party. Your favorite dance songs. Are y'all ready to dance? Give me 1 minute. We'll be back with the Oldies Dance Party up next. Guaranteed.
Depend on the histamine blocker, Benadryl. It's powerful protection. Use as directed.
Hey, folks, are you ready to party? Are you ready to dance? Are you ready to go so nuts you may forget what day of the week it is? Well, you can't forget, of course, that it's Saturday. This is Saturday night at the Oldies. But do you want to dance is the question. I say, do you want to dance is the question.
Do you want to dance?
Q107, well, a fine name for a fine group known as the Trashmen. When thinking of a name for a rock group, I guess you can pretty much use anything, can't you?
Yep.
Here's this Surfing Bird for you at 9:49. You're with John Wayne, Jesse James. It's Saturday night at the Oldies, and before we get into Name That Tune, round number 2, or dos, want to take an instant request?
Yeah.
Shall we do it? All right, why don't you take it? You just handle this one.
Alrighty. Hi, who's this?
Let's see. Who?
Jamie Barber.
And where are you calling from, Jamie?
Killing, Alabama.
From Killen. Now, you got a special song you wanted to hear on Saturday night at the Oldies. What would that be?
Rockin' and Onions. Boogie Woogie Quiz.
Well, you got it. What's your favorite radio station?
Q107.
All right.
Hey, listen, thanks for calling in, okay?
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Hey, listen, if you want an instant request, it's as easy as calling us up also. Remember those phone numbers?
Yes, it's 767-1107 or toll free at 1-800-239-6107.
Johnny Rivers and a rockin' pneumonia for you. Classics Q107. It's Saturday night at the Oldies. Sly and the Family Stone. Oh, that one was for you, Jesse. Did that one all for you. Call in now. Do Name That Tune number 2. If you'd like to get on the phone, we'll tell you the request line number here in just a minute to call in.
Oh, what a night. Ladies in my head around and taking my body under.
Must have been. It was late December. It was back in 1963. What were you doing, huh? What were you doing late December 1963? You know what I was doing late December 1963? I was
Christmas shopping.
Looking for blankets is what I was doing because it was real cold in 1963. If you remember the cold snap of 63. Boy, let me tell you. Hey, it's coming on 10 o'clock, and when we come back after these commercial messages that you need to listen to because it talks about Sesame Street.
Messages?
Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to this. It's talking about Big Bird coming to the VBCC.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do a little message on that, and then we're going to come back. We're going to play Name That Tune, and right now we need contestants. How do we get those contestants? Well, Jesse James will explain how we get those.
What you do is you call 767-1107 or toll free at 1-800-239-6107 if you'd like to be a contestant for Name That Tune number 2.
All right, we're going to do that here in just a moment, so go ahead and get on the line. Remember, Name That Tune is basically like the old television show. If you have a problem with not knowing how to play Name That Tune, maybe you ought to wait this one out. Listen how we do this one. We will have another one before midnight, okay? Name That Tune number 2 is around the corner. In the meantime, Sesame Street's coming to Huntsville. Here are the details.
Once upon a time, there was a magnificent but rather jealous yellow queen who lived...
Call from public phones. But remember, if you don't hear...
AT&T.
It isn't AT&T.
My cat ate the phone.
Yeah, that's the excuse they give all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock, and we're your station for fun in the 90s. We're Great Classics Q107, which is...
WQLT FM, Florence, Decatur, Huntsville.
And we're celebrating 20 years this year, and you folks have made us possible for the last 20 years. We sure appreciate it. Appreciate you having us on with the Oldies Show. Now, if Jesse James is almost ready over there, we're getting ready to crank up our Name That Tune, which is the second version of Name That Tune, which is a lot of fun. This is a neat little game. Before we get cranked up here, I got to get my Name That Tune official music because we couldn't have Name That Tune without the official music. Now, is this going to be like harder than the last one?
No, I think this should be pretty easy.
You think?
Yeah.
Because the last one was just like major easy. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got our callers on the line. You callers, hang on. We will be right with you to identify you. In the meantime, here is Jesse James with the explanation of how we do Name That Tune, and then he'll give you a clue.
All right. Again, what we do is we give you a hint towards the song and then let you bid in a round-robin fashion between callers to decide how many notes and or seconds that you can guess that tune. Keep in mind that if you haven't a clue or if you feel that you can't do it, all you have to do is say pass. And here is the clue. Well, by the way, are we going to do notes or seconds?
We're going to do
Notes.
Notes, okay. So it's the number of notes. Here is the clue. Born on January 8th, 1935 in Mississippi, he won a contest, a talent contest at age 8 singing Old Shep.
Old Shep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you better stop there. He was born where?
In Mississippi.
All right, don't tell him which city.
I'm not telling him what city.
A dead giveaway.
Born on January 8th, 1935.
All right, everybody already knows who he is, but we do need to know the name of the song, okay? All right, let's go to line 1. We have Bonnie. Bonnie, where are you calling from?
Calling from Hartselle.
How many notes can you name that tune in, Bonnie?
5.
5. Bonnie can do it in 5. All right, let's go to line number 2. Line 2, we have Steve and Florence. Steve, how many can you name it in?
1 note.
Steve can do it in 1. Uh-oh. All right, let's go over here to Lisa. Lisa's in Lawrenceburg. She's on line number 3. Lisa, how many can you name it in, 1 or less? Or can you just plain old name the tune?
I guess he's got me beat with 1.
All right, you pass. You hang on, though, because there's always a chance you might get to another one, okay?
Okay.
Okay, hang on, Lisa. All right, Bonnie, you're either going to have to go with 1 or name the tune now.
We can name it in 1.
All right, well, we got to give him first shot, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. All right, Steve.
Okay.
All right, you ready for your 1 little note?
I'm ready.
Steve, this is going to make it very easy. Here's your 1 note. Listen closely. All right, that is it. That is all you get, Steve. Can you name the song and the artist?
It's Elvis Presley.
Yeah? And the song? Are you going to have to pass on the song? Or do you know?
Hey, will you do the tune again?
Well, I can give you your 1 note one more time. Here's your 1 note one more time. Listen closely. All right, Steve. You know it yet?
Caught in a Tramp?
Well, the name of it is not Caught in a Tramp.
See if Bonnie.
This is mine. This is mine.
Well, he kind of blew it for Bonnie, didn't he? What do we do in a situation like this?
Well, let's see if Bonnie would have known it.
Bonnie,
she'll be honest.
Bonnie, you gonna be honest?
Yes, I'm always honest.
Would you have known it?
Yes, I would have known it. I knew it the first time.
Yeah, right. Picking on you, Bonnie. Tell you what, we're gonna have to check with the judges on this one. In the meantime, we'll just play this song, okay? We'll check with the judges and find out. We'll come back and tell you who got what in just a moment. Right now, The King.
We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know I'm caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Q107, yes, name that tune number 2. It's The King. Baby, The King. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Suspicious minds. And, well, you folks are sitting there going, well, what did the judges say? Did they give it to Bonnie? Did they give it to Steve? Or did they just say, the heck with it, let's give it to Lisa? Well, I'll tell you what, because of the fact that Steve did shout it out, before we gave him a chance not to shout it out, the judges said we had to give it to Steve.
Right.
So, Bonnie will get another chance. Lisa will get another chance. You will get another chance, because we're going to have a Name That Tune number 3.
Yes.
Coming up. It's all before midnight, so hang close for that. In the meantime, Judy in Disguise. Never have figured this song out, but I know she wears glasses.
Judy in the sky.
Saturday night, the oldies here. It is Peggy Sue, Buddy Holly, and the Crickets for you. 10:18 with John Wayne. Jesse James is here, and we're going to try to find out about that fight. We haven't heard yet. If you know anything about the Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield fight, I wish you'd give me a call. We're checking into our sports information booth right now. Jesse James is going to do that. While he's going to do that, I'll give you the top 25 from football that we have today. Here we go. Florida State down Maryland 49-20. Ohio State down Wisconsin in a tie. We call that Ohio State downing Wisconsin because they came back. They were running behind, and they came back to tie. So it was 14-14 all, but Ohio State, which is number 3, will probably drop. So maybe some other teams will move on up there, and Ohio State will drop out of the top 5 probably. Miami defeats Pittsburgh today 35-7. Nebraska over Kansas 21-20. It was Florida over Southwestern Louisiana 61-14. West Virginia over Rutgers 58-22. Penn State downing Indiana 38-31. Iowa State downs Kansas State 27-23. Oklahoma over Missouri 42-23. Virginia downs Wake Forest 21-9. Duke over NC State 21-20 in an upset over NC State today. Colorado over Oklahoma State 31-14. And Boston College came back and upset Virginia Tech today 48-34. Other scores from the SEC. Tennessee wins today 45-10 over Louisville, and that's kind of a controversial game because the officials called some bad calls against Louisville. However, Tennessee was playing a good game and did defeat the Louisville Cardinals today, 45-10, okay? Let's see. Alabama loses today, a heartbreaker for the Crimson Tide. I don't know what happened, but the best I can tell is LSU just pretty much came into play. And they did. 17-13 surprised Alabama today. Auburn, though, War Eagle did win. They are now 9-0, 55-14 over New Mexico State today. So a big War Eagle. And then, of course, UNA wins 31-21. All right, go Lane.
Yeah.
UNA wins over Valdosta State 31-21. Now, Jesse, did you find anything out from the sports
Yes, I did. As of 3 minutes ago, in the Bo Holyfield round 1, the AP gives the round 2 Bowie in round 1. They said that the fight slowed at about 40 seconds into it, and the boxers circled in the middle of the ring.
Oh, really?
But there's been a lot of exchange of blows. But right now, as of 3 minutes ago, the AP gave round 1 to Bowie. Is it Bowie or Bo?
It's Bo. Riddick Bowe.
Okay.
So does that mean that it's over, or does that mean just round 1?
Round 1.
He's won round 1. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. There was a possible 12 rounds in this. And, folks, you got to remember, you're calling in at 10:21 is our time, okay? But out there in Las Vegas, it is only, correct me if I'm wrong on this, I think it's only 9:21 out there. I think they're on Mountain Time.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're 1 hour behind us. So that fight probably started, around 8:30 or 9, which means it could go on for another hour, maybe 2 hours. But we'll keep you updated, right? So round 1, Bo is ahead.
Bo got round 1.
Bo got round 1. Okay, folks, we'll keep you updated. And, if you find out any more, like if you've got that pay-per-view thing and you can get it, we appreciate you calling us up and letting us know. In the meantime, we'll check in with the Associated Press and keep you guys updated, okay? How about a little Chuck Berry? You want to do some rock and roll from Chuck Berry? Yeah, here we go. Saturday night at the Oldies on Q107. Saturday night at the Oldies and the Lion sleeps tonight. Yes, indeed. It is that little great group that we like to call the Weemawop Group, but they're also known as one of my favorite groups and your favorite groups too, I'm sure, the Tokens. Was a really easy group name to come up with, I'm sure. Jesse James has got some pertinent, or should I say important, information for you. And that would be in the form of the Riddick Bowe fight. And here is the story from Jesse himself.
All right, Bo wins round 2 as well, just came down.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, I thought you were going to
you wanted me to do the...
I thought you were going to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was sitting here being Mr. Personality to me. I thought he was going to do it for you guys.
But that was only for round 1. I didn't pull it for round 2.
Oh, so. Okay. Well.
But Bo did win round 2 as well, so he's got 1 and 2 under his belt.
And you sure did throw me a curve, because the way he was talking before we went on the air is, I got information for him. We need to tell him about the fight. And I go, okay, Great Classics Q107. Here he is. It's Jesse James with some pertinent information. Riddick Bowe won round 2. Thank you.
This just in. We'll update it shortly.
This just in. This is Saturday Night at the Oldies. Jesse James and John Wayne, or is it John Wayne and Jesse James? Yes, and Thurston Harris.
Saturday night at the Oldies. A nice little boy called in and said we don't never play his song, so I thought I'd throw that one in there for you. The Jailhouse Rock at 10:31. Okay, Jesse James is here with some pertinent, important information. Here's Jesse.
We're prepared this time. Okay, Bo and Holyfield exchanged jabs to begin round 3. Bo missed a right, then they mauled each other, and the referee warned Holyfield about butting. Bo got in 2 stiff jabs. Both missed hooks. Holyfield landed a jab, and Bo answered. Action slowed as they looked for openings. Bo landed a jab. Bo's right snapped Holyfield's head back. You need to do the sound
Including
effects, John.
sound effects. Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Holyfield landed a good right. They were mainly in the center of the ring again. Bo complained about butting when hit by a left hook. Holyfield landed a short hook at 2:15. Holyfield landed 3 jabs. Bo landed 2 jabs, then dug a right to the body. Then a low punch. Bo landed a hard right with 6 seconds left, and the AP gives the round to Bo. So that's round number 3 to Bo.
And that's sports from Q107.
My work is so hard, give me water.
Great Classics Q107. I'll never forget the day that Jesse James just conveniently stops by my apartment, and I'm in the shower. breaks my door down, comes in, starts singing Chang Gang real loud.
Well, it was on the TV.
Yeah, right. There's a song for the people that are like on the bay, right? All right. Now here's a song for the people that are in the boats. You get it? It's a bay boat song. Yeah, okay. The Oldies Block Party's coming up here in just a bit. Stick around for that. In the meantime, the Hughes Corporation.
So I'd like to know where you got the notion. Said I'd like to know where you got the notion. Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't tip the boat over. Rock the boat. Ooh, rock the boat. Rock on with your dancing. Rock the boat. Rock on with your dancing.
Q107 Saturday night at the Oldies, rocking the boat with the Hughes Corporation. It's 10:39 with John Wayne and Jesse James. Hey, Jesse.
Yes.
Since we're like in this boat mode, you want to get into our Oldies Block Party?
Let's do.
Because it starts out with Ride, Captain Ride.
It sure does.
You want to do that? It's from A-E-N-M-D, Little Athens, Alabama. That's all it says.
Little Farm.
Little Farm in Athens, Alabama. Okay? Yeah, this came into us back in October. We got a fax.
Yep, and they won. We pulled them out of the hat, and they won their Oldies Block Party tonight.
So, out of the nice little 5 songs that you gave us, we can do 3 of them. We don't have the other 2 for some strange reason. But we're going to try to substitute one maybe you'll like, okay? In the meantime, we'll start your Oldies Block Party out with Ride, Captain Ride. Here are 4 of your favorites played back to back to back to back non-stop on Saturday night, the Oldies Block Party on Q107.
73 men say.
Q107 Saturday night at the Oldies, my boyfriend's back. Yes, indeed. There we go, our Oldies Block Party for the Little Farm in Athens tonight. We appreciate them faxing us. And remember, if you'd like a Saturday night at the Oldies Block Party, Jesse James will tell you how you can get yours.
All you have to do is write down your name and your 4 favorite 50s, 60s, 50s, and or 60s.
Yeah.
To Saturday night at the Oldies Block Party. That's P.O. Box 932, Florence, Alabama 35631. Or if you have a fax machine like Little Farm did, you can fax it at 764-8169.
And also, don't forget that, it's 4 of your favorite oldies played back to back to back to back, uninterrupted, okay? By the way, can I just say that our sister and or brother station, Tim Turner, is in the studio from our and he came by just to say, man, how long is American Pie?
Hey, you know what, John? I tell you what, it's kind of strange, man. I heard that song. I was just up in Lexington, Alabama, just crossing
right on the state line.
And that song played all the way till I got to the studio.
It's like an 8.5-minute song.
That's called the bathroom song.
Yeah, that's the bathroom song for radio announcers. Anyway, Tim's on Magic 1340, our brother station. Yeah. A little plug for him so he'd talk to us. All right, Jesse James has, get this, Tim, stick around for this. This is neat. The Riddick Bow fight going on in Vegas right now, right?
It's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Round 4, just a recap, round 4 went to Bo. So he had 1, 2, 3, and 4 for him. Holyfield took round 5 and 6. Now, during round 7, something very weird happened.
What was that?
A man parachuted into the ring during the 7th round. He landed in the ring. Bedlam followed, and as a horde of people jumped out and started beating up the parachutist as he rolled out the ring, and the chute became caught in the ropes. It caused a delay, and he was knocked unconscious.
Are you kidding?
He's being taken from the area by stretcher.
A parachuter.
A parachutist.
From a plane.
Yeah, from a plane in Vegas.
They're saying that he may have crashed into some people sitting at ringside, and both fighters returned to their corners and were surrounded by their handlers. So, right now they're asking for calm and said the situation was being handled at ringside. Part of the chute and the support string were hanging from the canopy above the ring. So
you know what?
It is on hold as of right now.
It doesn't matter what the man does. He's going to jail. That's all there is to it on that. Well, listen, before we get back, we'll have another update on the Riddick Bow fight. That's interesting. You're telling the truth, right?
I'm serious.
All right. Well, listen, Melinda called in a little bit earlier, just a few moments ago, and Melinda says she has to go to bed at 11 o'clock. That's 2 minutes away from now, Dad. So don't put her to bed yet. She had to hear the John Wayne Be Good song. Johnny, be good?
All right.
So we're going to do this one for Melinda before you go to bed, darling. Here's your song, okay? On Saturday night of the Oldies on Q107.
Deep down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans, way back up in... Go, 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 Johnny, go. Go, go, go,
song. And normally you and I will sing to that one, but I figured Melinda wanted to hear the regular version and not the John Wayne Be Bad version of that. So there you go, Melinda. Sweet dreams, Melinda had to go to bed at 11 o'clock. So.
Good night.
Good night, Melinda. And the rest of you, hang tight, because we got more oldies on the way. We're also going to give an update on the Riddick boat fight. A parachute, man.
Just a real quick, it has resumed.
Oh, it has? Okay.
It has resumed, but we'll give you details on why it was postponed in a little bit.
All right, that amazes me, man. Somebody parachuted and caused the fight to, somebody paid him a lot of money because he's going to jail for a long time.
He's got to be very stupid.
Yeah, he's got to be stupid. He's like, you pay me how much? I'll give you $50 if you'll parachute into the ring, man. All right, man. You gonna give it to me up front? Yeah, because I'm gonna get it back when you go to jail anyway. What a stupid guy. Hey, more oldies around the corner, and we're also got to name that tune. Tim, you want to stick around for Name That Tune?
Yeah, I'll stick around.
It's quite an interesting game. Tim's here from our brother station, so, Yeah. I'm not going to tell you where he is or anything. But we have listeners in Pulaski tonight?
It's
nice to know. It's nice to know. You folks in Pulaski, call us. We have an 800 number for you.
1-800-239-6107.
He even remembers the
actually, I only did this for 3 years.
Yeah, I know. Tim used to work your shift, Jesse. He used to work real late at night.
Yeah. That's when all the women are up.
That's why he used to work. And with that, we'll do a couple of commercials here. You guys stick close in about 3 minutes. We're back with more oldies. Ain't that?
Time. It's the one thing.
Revive with Vibrant. Vibrant's safest coffee with the same caffeine as 2 cups. It really helps wake you up so you can clear that desk and get out of there. Don't feel like a zombie. Revive with Vibrant. For occasional use only as directed.
And listen up next hour for the Revive with Vibrant commercial. It was about an hour ago that we played that commercial. I'll tell you what, a big sponsor of our program, nice to know, it's Vibrant sponsoring this program tonight. Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, Q107 is
WQLT FM, Florence, Decatur, Huntsville.
Shall we get into some more oldies? Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Name That Tune, number 3 coming up. Oldie number 2 coming up. Stick close to Saturday Night of the Oldies on Q107. Q107 Saturday Night of the Oldies. Get a job. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, would you like to play Name That Tune? You can. All you got to do is call us right now, 767-1107. Or toll free at 1-800-239-6107. It's an easy game to play, right?
Yeah, it is.
Remember how we did it the first time? Get on the line right now, 1-800-239-6107. How many times have I said that number over and over and I can't remember it? 1-800-239-6107 or 767-1107. If you'd like to play Name That Tune, we're going to let you do it right now. Saturday Night of the Oldies, and Jesse's going to talk to you. Great Classics, Q107. Q107 Saturday Night of the Oldies, taking care of business. Little Bachman Turner overdrive for you. 11:13, you're with John Wayne and Jesse James on a Saturday night, obviously. If it is, thus the name Saturday Night at the Oldies. If it were any other day, we'd have to call it Monday Night at the Oldies or whatever. But anyway.
Very good, John. Very good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you very much. You want to do Name That Tune, number 3?
Let's do number 3.
All right, now let's again tell the rules of Name That Tune and how it works. It's really easy.
Once again, we've got 3 contestants on the phone, and what they're going to do is listen to a clue, which I'm going to give them, and then they are going to bid on the number of notes that it would take them to guess the name of the song.
All right, Lisa got back through from Lawrenceburg. She is on line number 1. Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
All right, hang in there. And we've also got Shelly and Jessica on the other line, so 2 and 3 there. All right, now what we need to do is we're going to give the tunes this time. Like the notes.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I said.
We're not giving seconds. We're giving notes. All right.
We've given notes all night. We've got a lucky night going.
It's
so far.
a real easy one. Now here is your clue from Jesse James.
All right, he was born Steveland Morris on May 13th, 1950. In Michigan. He was blind since birth, inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1989.
Ah, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's start over here with Lisa, who is on line number 1. Lisa, how many can you name it in?
The artist?
Yeah, well, no. All we need to know is the artist and the name of the song. You have to know them both. But how many little notes can you name it in?
3.
3 notes. All right, Lisa. All right, let's go to line number 2 with Shelly. How many can you name it in?
1.
1. Ooh, all right. Well, that leaves us with Jessica. Jessica, can you name the tune or can you do it in 1?
Pass.
She can name it in a half.
No, she said pass.
Oh, pass. Did you say pass?
Yeah.
Okay, Jessica. All right, you hang on the line. Don't go away because there's always a chance.
That's right.
All right, let's see.
Let's
Lisa,
play the note.
we got to play the note for Shelly here, okay?
All right.
All right. Shelly, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here is your one note. All right, that is it. Do you think you know?
Yes.
What is it? We need the name of the artist and we need the name of the song.
Sure.
Huh?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder, yeah. And the name of the song? Listen to those people.
Feel it all over.
Feel It All is not the name of it, so that means we have to give everybody another chance. I think what's wrong here is I'm not using the right music for Name That Tune. It's probably the problem here.
There it is.
All right, now. Well, I didn't know where I put it. I'm sorry. All right, now, what do we do now?
Well, we got to give Lisa her chance.
Okay, Lisa?
Okay.
Boy, can you tell I know this game or what? This is actually a game that I thought of that Jesse James knows more about than I do. All right, Lisa, how many notes can you name it in? Can you do it in like one note? I'll give you that one note again. You got to do that to be able to beat Shelly.
Oh.
Can you do it, or you want to just hear the note and then go for it?
I can try.
Okay, all right. Make sure you turn your radio down a little bit there, okay? All right. Lisa, here's your one note. All right, that is your one note. Can you do it? It is Stevie Wonder. We know that.
I know the melody, but I can't remember it.
Oh, well, that's okay. Hang on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Jessica, just by chance, do you happen to know?
I know the writer, but I don't know the song.
Yeah, it is Stevie Wonder. Okay, all right. Hang on. All right. Are you there, Shelly?
Yes.
All right. We still have a chance for you.
Yes.
But we're going to give it to you one more time. And if you cannot name the name of the song, then what does that mean?
Well, then we throw it in and we'll do it next week.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Now, do you know the name of the song, Shelly?
Yes, I do.
What?
Sir Duke.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Boy, I tell you what, we're getting nervous there. Since I know so much about this game and everything is going so well tonight, let me tell you. Well, congratulations, Shelly. You've got some stuff from CC and Comedy. You hang on the line, okay?
Okay.
All right, Lisa and Jessica, we appreciate y'all participating, too. Here's Stevie Wonder and Sir Duke.
Music is a world within itself.
Q107, it's Saturday night at the Oldies. Boy, we have many, many requests for that one, the Woolly Bully there. And the most requested song of the night is coming up next. Hang close. Jesse James has top 25 sports for you.
Okay, we've got Florida State beat Maryland 49-20. Ohio State over Wisconsin. Well, actually, that was a tie.
Yeah, but I tell you what, it was really weird because Wisconsin was losing big time.
Yeah.
And we thought they were going to lose and they came back. So
Miami over Pittsburgh 35-7. LSU over Alabama in a very it was a heartbreaker 17-13. Very close game. Nebraska over Kansas 21-20. Tennessee Vols over Louisville 45-10. Go Vols. Auburn over New Mexico State 55-14. War Eagle. Florida over Southwest Louisiana 61-14. A high-scoring game. And another high-scoring game, West Virginia over Rutgers, 58-22. Off the West Coast, we've got UCLA over Washington State, 40-27. North Carolina beat Clemson, blew them out actually, 24-0. Penn State over Indiana, 38-31. Iowa State beat Kansas State, 27-23. And we've got Oklahoma over Missouri, 42-23. Virginia over Wake Forest, 21-9. Duke beat North Carolina State, 21-20 in a very close game. Colorado over Oklahoma State, 31-14. And Boston College over Virginia Tech, 48-34. And in the fourth, we've got Arizona over Oregon, 21-10. So they're in the fourth quarter. Oregon better come back if they intend to win that ball game. And, of course, the Evander Holyfield Riddick Bowe. I was lost for a second there. Their fight in Las Vegas, of course, was interrupted by the parachute, but Evander Holyfield once again is the WBA and IBF heavyweight champion of the world.
If you're wondering, somebody parachuted into that doggone contest halfway through it. It was weird. It was really weird.
He suffered a broken neck.
Really, really weird, folks. And UNA, go Lions!
Yes!
Wins 31-21. There was some controversy. Some television stations reported that score backwards or something.
Yeah.
So, don't trust those guys anyway. 31-21. And now for the most requested song of the night. I bet you couldn't guess what it is.
My pappy said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that hot rod Lincoln.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you the most requested song of the week. And, of course, Stakeout called for that one, too, and wanted to hear that. It's Moldy Oldie question number 2 time, and I'm going to have to send you downstairs because I know you don't have one ready. Would you mind going down there real quick?
No.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
Got it!
Well, dust yourself off, Jesse. I'm sorry I made you walk all the way down there. You hear that wireless mic I got in his shirt? Boy, man, I tell you what. Hey, man, how's it going?
Hey.
Nice to have you back. I know it's kind of cold and dusty down there.
Oh, man.
All right, here's the question for you guys. Moldy Oldie number 2.
All right, it's a vocal group formed at Overlook High School in Philadelphia. They were originally called the Brooktones.
The Brooktones.
The Brooktones. Now, Brooks left in 1962. Barry left in 1963, and he recorded solo. The group continued and recorded as the Magistrates from 1968. So that's a lot of hints there and a lot of clues for you as far as that. The song we're looking for was number 2 and first charted September 1961, and it was named for a town right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay, what we need is the name of the artist. We need the name of the song sung by that particular artist. And real quick, the question once again, real quick.
Okay, it's a vocal group formed at Overlook High School in Philadelphia, originally called the Brooktones. Now keep in mind, Brooks left in 1962, Barry left in 1963. He recorded solo. The group continued and recorded as the Magistrates from 1968.
All right, folks, artist and song. And we'll take your Moldy Oldie calls right now at 767-1107 or toll free at 1-800-239-6107.
Little south side of Chicago, King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Bad, he rode around, baddest man in the whole downtown, better than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog.
He was.
Yeah, he was better than old King Kong,
And he was.
meaner than a junkyard dog.
Q107, that bad Leroy Brown music for you. Oh, yeah. Saturday night of the Oldies at 11:39. You're with John Wayne, Jesse James, and Moldy Oldie question number 2 is still out there. Here once again is the question. Slow it down a little bit. We'll ask you for real slow so you can get the question. Simple question.
It's a vocal group formed at Overlook High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. They were originally called the Brooktones. Now, Brooks left in 1962. Barry left in 1963. He recorded solo. The group continued and recorded as the Magistrates from 1968 on. The song we're looking for was number 2 and first charted September of 1961, and it was actually named as it's a dance from a town outside of Philadelphia.
I don't know what kind of hint I could give them on it. I don't know. But here's a brief little small tiny hint that I wouldn't normally give, but this is like one of those real hard ones, okay? Here's a piece of the song. That's all you get. That's all they get. I mean, that's all I can do, but here's a piece of it again. Okay, maybe that'll help. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. You never know. Anyway, get in the calls right now at 767-1107 or toll free at 1-800-239-6107 for Moldy Oldie question number 2 on Saturday Night at the Oldies. Q107 Saturday Night at the Oldies. I like that. There's 2 girls for every boy.
Those are good odds.
Those are good odds right there. Yes, sir. It's Jan and Dean in the Surf City. Here we come. 11:43 before we get out of here and leave Saturday Night at the Oldies with you till next week. We are going to ask Moldy Oldie question number 2. Hopefully get an answer on this one this time.
All right, it's a vocal group formed at Overlook High School in Philadelphia. Now, they originally recorded as the Brooktones. Now, the Brooks, one of the members, left in 1962. Barry left in 1963. He went on for a solo recording career, and the group continued and recorded as the Magistrates from 1968 on. Now, the song we're looking for was named for a town outside of Philadelphia, and it's kind of got a dance theme to it, I would say.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Song number 2, and first charted September of 1961.
Hi, Q107, who's this?